परम पूज्य सोना रिम्पोचे की दूरदर्शी सोच और प्रयासों से परम पावन दलाई लामा के आशीर्वाद से भारत के टेलीविजन इतिहास में पहली बार शुरू हुआ है एक टेलीविजन कार्यक्रम जो समर्पित है भगवान बुद्ध के दर्शन, ज्ञान और बौद्ध परंपराओं को। कार्यक्रम में दुनिया के तमाम बड़े बौद्ध धर्मगुरु, बौद्ध ज्योतिष शास्त्री रोज आप तक पहुंचा रहे हैं अमूल्य जानकारियां। सबसे पहले देखिए बौद्ध धर्म से जुड़ी महत्वपूर्ण जानकारियां।
पिछले एपिसोड से आप देख रहे हैं कि शांति के क्षेत्र में नोबेल पुरस्कार से सम्मानित 3 महिला शख्सियत परम पावन दलाई लामा से कई महत्वपूर्ण विषयों पर चर्चा करने धर्मशाला पधारी हैं। परम पावन दलाई लामा को भी शांति के क्षेत्र में दुनिया के सबसे बड़े पुरस्कार नोबेल पुरस्कार से नवाजा जा चुका है। तो आइए देखते हैं विश्व शांति के इन महान दूतों के बीच हुए वार्तालाप को।
Maybe their partner is not the one who's going to be there when they're not, or the governments are not providing enough health care. So women are in danger of being pulled apart and not being happy and not being fulfilled. So I really think that as we move forward for women to come more to the front, that women have serious choices to make, and that they and society be somehow developed to allow them to, yes, do what helps them be fulfilled, but above all helps them to meet the needs of their families and the compassionate, loving thing that a mother brings to a family, which after all is a beautiful thing to be able to do. So it's a very difficult situation for women, and it's not easy. It is a very difficult choice that we all are given to how we go forward in today's society. I don't know. Do you know?
Yeah, I agree totally, Mairead. I think that one thing that we have to do in today's world is stop thinking about what women talk about as being women's issues. It's human issues. The concerns of our planet are the concerns of everyone, whether we're men or women. You know, some of the diseases, it doesn't matter if I'm a man or a woman, I can get the disease. It doesn't matter. If a nuclear bomb drops, it's men and women who die. Militarism takes money away from education, health care, housing. So it is women taking a lead and setting a new agenda of human values and human issues, not women issues. And I agree with you fully about the need for compassion, secular training in school. I think part of the response to the conundrum you talk about, the pulling apart, is because there's too much emphasis on greed, money, education for the ability to make money. But if we are able to look at education more holistically with a teaching of compassion and societal value, it will be easier to support human beings in all of the choices they make, whether it's a woman to stay home or a man to stay home with his children. But it takes all of that and a new agenda, and I think women will be in the forefront of setting that agenda. I think men are too afraid to connect their head to their heart.
True, very true.
اونچه که باعث تبعیض علیه زنها میشه مذهب نیست.
What causes discrimination against women is not religion.
بلکه فرهنگ پدرسالاره که برابری انسانها رو قبول نداره.
It is the patriarchal culture that doesn't accept equality of human beings.
من وقتی که میگم فرهنگ پدرسالار منظورم جنس مذکر نیست، بلکه منظورم فرهنگی است که برابری انسانها رو قبول نداره.
When I say patriarchal, I'm not referring to the male and to the masculine gender. I'm talking about a culture that doesn't accept equality of human beings.
چون این فرهنگ برابری انسانها رو قبول نداره، نه تنها به زن ستم میکنه بلکه دموکراسی رو هم نمیتونه تحمل بکنه.
And because this culture doesn't believe in equality, not only it has no respect for women, it can't tolerate democracy either.
کشورهایی که وضعیت دموکراسی در اون بهتره، وضعیت زنها به نسبت بقیه کشورهای غیر دموکراتیک بهتره.
In countries where democratic situation is more improved, women have a better situation than in non-democratic countries.
Yes, that's right.
من زنها هرچند قربانیان این فرهنگ غلط هستند، اما حامل و باز تولید کننده این فرهنگ هم هستند.
Although the women are victims of such a culture, they're also responsible for producing and creating and raising this culture as well.
कैसे दूर हो आपके जीवन की मुश्किलें, कैसे सवरे आपका करियर, कैसे सफल हो आपका हर काम, क्या कहते हैं आपकी किस्मत के सितारे। जानिए सटीक होने वाली बौद्ध भविष्यवाणियां।
Namaste, Tashi Dilek. 26 December Sunday, 21st day of the 11th lunar month. The elemental combination is fire and fire, a good combination, and this brings growth and increase. Indication of receiving gifts and offers are there. The day is specifically good for doing business, planting grains, practicing generosity, and making offerings to well deities. The day of doing a namgo, so avoid inviting guests at your home. This is a day of both Segjud and Biti. Thus, avoid performing and undergoing surgery and thoracic therapies like moxibustion, bloodletting, and golden needle therapies. Bumtong or empty ways is at north direction, so avoid all important activities, especially funeral procession, while facing north. However, there is Earth Lord Asada Yengkong ruling this day. Therefore, the day would be basically inauspicious for all activities, especially marriage ceremonies and initiating new assignments. The day is favorable for dragon animal sign to raise prayer or lungta flags. 27th December Monday, 22nd day of the 11th lunar month. The elemental combination is fire-water, the combination of death, and has the energy of bringing suffering. This day is unfavorable for all undertakings because it weakens vital energy. Tsongge Namgo is there. However, this is not a day to start business or to engage in new business assignment. Bumtong or empty ways is at east direction, so avoid all important activities, especially funeral procession, while facing east. Overall, the day is inauspicious for any new beginning. BT runs till 10-12 am, thus not good for performing and undergoing thoracic therapies like moxibustion, bloodletting, and golden needle therapies. 28th December Tuesday, 23rd day of the 11th lunar month. The elemental combination is fire-wind, good combination, and this brings strength and auspiciousness. The day is favorable for all activities, among them taking part in religious ceremonies, praying to deities, practicing dharma, and putting up prayer flags are more favorable. Phu in Namgu is also there, so you should avoid birthday celebration and avoid taking your newborn baby outside for the first time. Pumtong or empty ways is at east direction, so avoid all important activities, especially funeral procession, while facing east. The day is favorable for people belong to horse, snake, mouse, and pig animal sign, but unfavorable for people belong to bird and monkey animal sign. Thank you and see you tomorrow at same time.
शरणं गच्छामि
क्या है भगवान बुद्ध का दर्शन, बौद्ध धर्म का गूढ़ ज्ञान, कैसे मिले दुख से मुक्ति, कैसे पाए बुद्धत्व, क्या है धम्मम, क्या है संघम। ये कार्यक्रम आपको हर रोज दे रहा है ऐसे तमाम सवालों के जवाब। आज बौद्ध धर्म के प्रकांड विद्वान परम पावन दलाई लामा से जानिए भगवान बुद्ध का दर्शन और बौद्ध धर्म का सही ज्ञान।
So, theistic religion also have more or less same potential to bring inner peace. Meantime, every religion too much close one's own community, right? With one's own community, lack of contact with other traditions. Buddhists also like Tibetan. Previously, we close ourselves. So, for example, my own case, when I was in Tibet, in Lhasa, my feeling or my attitude towards Christians, towards Christianity, or some other tradition, we feel, so, that kind of a feeling. But when we come to here, and having opportunity, meeting with variety of people, scientists, non-believer, businessman, politician, and different religious practitioner, then really develop deeper understanding of the value of this tradition. So I noticed this is some Muslim in Malaysia, Muslim in India, Muslim in Indonesia, particularly some area, some Buddhist sort of monument there, and the Hindus there. I think Bali. So because of the environment, these Muslim follower of Quran worship to Allah, same, but they are thinking much more wider, open. So like my own sort of experience in the past, a little bit narrow, and as a result of meeting with, as a result of more sort of interaction with other believer, a tremendous help. So that is important. So now, among the different major religious traditions, basically two groups. One, theistic religion, believe God, creator. Another group, that's mainly one ancient Indian Hindu tradition, that is Sankhya tradition. Then the same sort of age, contemporary Buddhism and Jainism. 2,600 years ago, you say happened. More or less it's the same time. Vihar, Mahavir, and the Jainism sort of teacher, and Buddha, Buddhist teacher. So these three traditions, no concept of creator, but law of causality. Everything due to its own causes and conditions. That's quite similar, that of scientific sort of thinking, like Darwin theory, very similar. Jainism and Buddhism, that now more available in India today. The Sankhya, there are two. One accept creator, one do not accept creator. But that I think maybe very few scholars. Otherwise, you say, I never used to contact such sort of believer. Right? But Jains, many Jains like that, So these three traditions, mainly now Jainism and Buddhism, no concept of creator, but ultimately self-creation. So between these two differences is Buddhism do not accept theory of soul, or Buddhist selflessness. That does not mean Buddhism do not accept self. Self is there. But when Buddhists say selflessness means no independent soul or self, which all religions, you see, accept the body and mind belongs to that soul. So long soul owns this body and mind, then a living thing. When soul depart from this body, and that's dead. So soul is waiting. I think maybe according to Christianity, and also Muslim kasade, rogam kasa, coffin. In the coffin, maybe body dead, but soul maybe remain in the coffin, or more free, go decide that I don't know. That's I don't know, but it looks like that, isn't it? So soul, such something independent from this body. Buddhism, when they say selflessness, means that kind of independent soul is not there. Independent self is not there. Self is mere designation on the combination of body and mind. And then body and mind, more grosser level of body and mind, more subtler, and very, very subtle level. There are different level of body and mind. Body, mainly body. Like now this body, very grosser level of body, which can touch like that. Then more subtler body, some formless sort of beings also there. Like dream body. There are two kinds of dream. Some people have some extraordinary experience. Dream body can separate from the sleeping body. I met my friend. You see, I don't think they are telling me. If they tell that way, there's no reason to grow my respect or something. No. So no reason to tell lie. So some actually, you see, can have that kind of ability. The body sleep here, but subtle dream body can able to separate from this body.